Hi, today I'm going to make sleeping hibiscus. A very cute flower, very easy to make. Materials required are crepe papers in red, green and brown, a thick wire for stem, some green floral tape and a thin wire. All stencils with measurements are given at the end of the video. Take the thin wire and cut out about 3-inch long piece from it. Now take the square for the bud, stretch it, apply glue on it, now stick this on top of the wire. So first just fold it over like this and then bring the sides down together and roll it between your fingers. So you get something like a earbud. Take the piece for the sepal, stretch it, apply glue on the reverse and stick it on the bud. Covering about 3/4 of it. Let's just twist the ends like this, and then take the smaller piece for the sepal, second sepal. Again cut sepals out of it, thin ones than before. Stretch it, apply glue on it and stick it below the first one. So just below it and on the wire, and again twist the ends. Just pull down the sepal of the second one. So this is how the bud would look. Now take some green tape, stretch it and cover the wire from the base of the sepal till the end of the wire. For the smallest green bud, just take the piece for the bud, stretch it in the same way as we did for the red one, apply glue, and again stick it on top of the wire, folding down the ends like so. Then again take the piece for the sepal, the smaller piece, cut out 5 filaments out of it, stretch it and stick this on the base of the bud. Now since this already is green, showing that the sepals are there, so you just need to stick one set of sepals on it, not two. Like this, and then just cover the wire with green tape. Take the strip for the stamen and on one end just snip a few cuts on it, about 7-8, not more than ½ centimeter long. Then just curl them like this. apply glue on the strip. And then just roll it. So this is the stamen. I have cut out a small piece from the brown paper. You can cut any size. And now just make very fine cuts on it. Just fold the paper. Now just cut out the filaments with very fine cuts, so you get very small squares of paper. Like this. Take the stamen that we prepared earlier and apply glue about 1 centimeter just below these points. Like this. Then take these small squares, brown squares, and just sprinkle it on top of the glue. And this is how it will look. Now I'll just leave it to dry. So this is how it will look after it has dried. Now take the petals. First just stretch the center towards yourself so that it cups, and then take a wire or anything thin and just roll one side of it, pressing it while you do, so that you get a shape like this. So I've already done with the other 4. Now apply glue on half of the stem. Take the other petal and stick it, overlapping it. Like this. Again glue. Again leave a little gap and stick the third petal. So similarly stick the other 2 also. So this is how the petals would look after they've been stuck. Now let them dry. Now take a piece of green tape, a small piece, stretch it, and take the thin wire and cut out a long piece about 5 inches long. You can cut out shorter ones also, that's entirely up to you. Hold it next to the bottom of the stamen and then just wind the tape on it. So you get a stamen with the wire. Now take the petals, apply glue on them, on the bases. Put the stamen on the petal with this part jutting out. Now just roll the petal. So the first roll it this way and fold the innermost petal inside, and then fold the outer petal on it. And then just roll it between your fingers. So this is how the flower look. Take the piece for the stamen Apply glue on the base. And stick it on the flower just slightly above the base. The point should be slightly above the base, and then just stick the stamen on it and twist the ends. So you get the flower like this. Take the smaller sepal, and as we did for the buds earlier, so just apply glue on the base and stick it below the bigger sepals. You may have to stretch the paper a bit to fit it across all around the flower. So this is what it looks like. For the leaves, take a leaf and just give a little crimp on both the sides, and maybe just pull the center so you get a little shape. Now take the thin wire and measure out from the center of the leaf and take about 4 cm more of the wire. Take the green floral tape and wind it on the wire. Apply glue on the reverse of the leaf. And stick the wire on it. So you get a leaf like this. So I have already made others the same way, and the bigger leaves also. Now take some more green tape, slightly longer one. Stretch it. Now start winding from the base of the flower. Take a bud and wind the tape on it. Take a small leaf, put it at the base of the bud, and then wind the tape over. Now just position the leaf, so make it slightly horizontal, and the bud also, and make the flower facing downwards towards the base of the stem, like this. So I have made others. You can attach 2 flowers on a stem with a leaf, or 2 leaves and a bud in a flower. So combination of these. Now to assemble the stem, first take green tape, take out a long piece, stretch the whole length, first just cover the top of the stem, the wire, thick wire. Then take these buds. So first I'll attach the green ones and leave a little for the stem. So just give one round, then take another one, put the third one slightly lower if you want, and take one of these buds, the one which is showing the red portion, the flower portion. So you have a bunch of buds here, then attach a few leaves. Leave a gap of about half an inch and take another, a floss stem, attach that, and another one. So you go on attaching this, and then put a leaf, a bigger leaf. Give a gap of about 1 inch, then put another one of these, the flowers stem, give one whirl, and then attach a leaf. So you go on like this. So this is how it will look after all I have attached all the stems. Now just pull out the branches of the flowers, position them a bit. So most of the branches are almost horizontal to the main stem. And the leaves, and then the smaller leaves on top. Just position them a bit and open out the buds. And this is how the full branch would look. All the measurements are in centimeter. These are the stencil for the buds. The red bud is 2.5 by 2.5 centimeter and the smaller green one is 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter. Cut as many as liked. This is a stencil of a petal. This is 5 centimeter by 2.25 centimeter and the stem is 1 centimeter by half a centimeter. Cut 5 pieces per flower. This is a stencil for the stamen. This is half a centimeter by 8 centimeter strip. Cut 1 piece per flower. This is for the sepal. This is 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter. Cut as many as required, or 1 piece per flower and 1 piece per bud. This is of a smaller sepal. This is 1.5 by 1 centimeter. Cut as many as required. This is of the leaf. This is 3.5 centimeter by 1.5 centimeter. And the bigger one is 7 centimeter by 4.5 centimeter. Cut as many as required.